Hey folks, Scott Coleman. Just met with the Apple guys here at Summit Sierra, south end of Reno, Nevada, to talk about their business systems and learned a ton. I've got a friend that's already got a point of sale company that I'm working with, and we're going to see how this all interacts between those two groups. Talked with the city planning department yesterday to find out zoning things. It was great that they actually called back. They thought that was fantastic because I'd heard negative things about the city planning department. Sorry. Hey, Reno, you did great, Mr. McKenzie. So, making progress, talking with an accountant soon, texting back and forth, getting things set up, talked with a different CPA today to learn a bunch of stuff I need to know about the taxes and business laws. So the planning is in process. Oh, and there's a CPA right now. So I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. So, great conversation with my parents, finding out about some specifics, some more information about how to do the business, and also about a cousin who's struggling with some health issues. So pray for him to be healed. By the time you see this video, it'll be way different. Had a great meeting with the Apple guys. Bunch of support in there. One of the guys that they had come over and talk to me is a coffee junkie. So there's the giveaway. We're going to go into the coffee business, and he does a ton of stuff out of his own house where he's repairing espresso machines and finding them on Craigslist and at pawn shops and just doing crazy repairs because he just loves coffee. So he gave me some people to talk to about purchasing some used equipment that would still be in fantastic shape, which is difficult to find in coffee shop business. So we're looking at opening a coffee store and doing some coffee roasting, and we'll tell you more specifics about that. Hopefully this guy doesn't rear end me, crash into me. See how close he is? Holy crap. So we survived. He didn't hit us. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're learning stuff. Business plan's about 85% done. Working on the financials. Going to go to the library now and do some demographic research and some income research on local businesses to see how that helps me out with some things. So it's amazing how many millions of things you have to learn. There's the owner of the cousin vehicle that parked right next to me because our cars have the same color paint job. It's Gulf blue. You would call it sky blue or baby blue, but it's for a Porsche, it's Gulf blue from the Gulf Oil racing teams from the 60s and 70s. So look up Steve McQueen and Le Mans. You know, here in America we mispronounce everything French. Le Mans is Le Mans. So you can watch that cool racing movie. Part of what I'm going to do is just share things as I go along and document the process and share with you things I'm learning. I got a conversation yesterday. Did I already mention this? The city planner called me back? Yes, I did. He did a great job. So he sent that information on to the building and fire permit guys so we can analyze what kinds of locations we can use, and I emailed the health department, and if I don't hear back from them today, I will call them in tomorrow to see what we need to learn, if we need to have a grease trap or on our coffee roasting machine, how big we can have, how many BTUs it can put out. Pretty sure in the city we're going to have a gas line instead of being able to use a propane tank. And on the fumes coming out of the roaster, you have to vent it very well. So depending on where you are, we might have to have an afterburner that burns off those fumes, so it burns it to 400 bajillion degrees Celsius. So by the time it hits the atmosphere, you can't tell what was being cooked, so the smell doesn't bother people. So we're in process, doing all kinds of things to learn a ton. And I'm documenting this so that you can have a conversation with me and so that we can learn together how to open a small business, how to start a business that's not a franchise. And we're going to make this into a franchise. As we create this initial store is going to be a prototype so that it can be duplicated. That's the whole plan, so that you make things smooth and simple. And part of that is so that you don't have to hire all of the best employees in town, because sometimes you run into egos with people that are brilliant. Sometimes, they want to be paid a lot and you got to pamper them. Well, we're going to hire the best people with the best attitude, who are awesome people who can learn skills. So that's the first item. If they have fantastic skills and they're arrogant, you're not going to work for me. It's not going to work. Because my motto for the business is honor people. If you're not going to honor people with your attitude and your work effort, you can't come to work for us. You can't be part of the team, because it's a team effort. It's not about you, or me, or I. It's about us and how we can make the world better by how we treat other people. Whether we're in, it doesn't matter what the commodity is, what the business is, whether it's a coffee shop or a gym or psychoanalysis or a church or a car dealership or a restaurant or a landscaping business. So let's honor people. Let's treat one another with respect. Let's be humble and be gracious and be people who just pour out love and who are kind. Unlike our current political situation of everything that's out there currently on January 31st, 2017, with the Trump supporters and the anti-Trump antagonists, and how the two sides are just mean, rotten, snotty to each other. Don't do that. Let's honor people. God bless you.